Hello everybody and welcome back to another video inside of my Minecraft survival world. So in this video, I did say in the last video that I wanted to build the ship in this video, except I have decided that there are other things I want to do down in this area before I do that, so yeah, I'm gonna hold that off for the next video. But what I want to start off with is dealing with this waterfall right here. I decided that I kind of wanted to incorporate this sort of into the lake here, so I'm thinking maybe I should just... So I built all these blocks to stop the water from flowing while I was digging the obsidian, but if I just have the water just flow into the lake just like this, it might look... it might be alright. It might be alright. I'm just gonna have to break all these blocks and find out. I'm not sure about this mini water stream thing right here. I guess I'll probably put this in somehow. What I do need to do though is kind of make this look a little bit more natural over here, because as you can see, it kind of looks a little bit odd. So I'm just gonna kill this zombie right here. And so if I just dig out the deep slate right around here, I can just bring this all the way out here, and then it'll look hopefully a little bit more like it was originally like this. So I'll just quickly make the outline right here. So I'm gonna break all these blocks now and see how this looks exactly. It might not look too good, but we'll see. Okay. You know what? That looks alright. The only problem is that this water's kind of going out like this. So what I'm gonna need to do is finish digging out everywhere, and then I will try to get rid of those blocks. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get rid of these little things on top of the water here. I'm thinking maybe I just need to place blocks there. I mean, that makes sense, right? Is that how you do it? Is that how you do it? I don't really do that often, but if I were to guess, placing blocks is probably my best option. So I'm just gonna dig a little bit more right here, and then we'll see. You know what? I'd say that this is decent. I'd say it is. Okay. So now what I'm going to need to do is get rid of all this water here. So, oh, actually, I need to place some torch right here. And all the way over here, too. It's a little bit dark. I don't want any mobs to be spawning here. You know what? When I have an entire... once I'm done building down here, I might want to just scatter glowstone or sea lanterns, maybe, around the entire cave. Kind of like how the glow lichen is, to light the entire place up a little bit more than it already is, so that mobs don't spawn. Okay, so now I'm gonna need to place blocks like this. So maybe if I just, put blocks around... Okay, so yeah, it worked. So if I just bring blocks all the way around here like this, and then so where the water is higher than it should be, so those are all the blocks. So now all I need to do is just place it down where the water depth is 2 blocks here, or well, actually 1 block. Alright, so yeah, I just need to do this and then break all of the deep slate. Okay, so I have finished now, and wait a minute, did I not get rid of all that dirt right there? I think I know I acknowledged all this dirt on the side of the cave right here, but I don't actually think I got rid of it at all. Okay, I need to get rid of this, because I do not like seeing random things of dirt randomly here. Okay, yeah, the Endermen have been real busy up here for some reason. I don't really see it happening all that much throughout the rest of the cave. Maybe... Oh, never mind. Alright, well, it seems like this place is pretty popular with the Endermen, which, I mean, I don't blame them. It's a pretty cool cave. Alright, So back onto this. So I made this seem, I'd say that this looks fairly natural. I mean, I wouldn't expect this to actually generate in a normal world, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I don't know. It just, what I'm trying to say is that the water doesn't look weird with weird bumps and all of that. So now what I'm thinking of doing is kind of having a bridge going across from this side to this side, and it's cool because you can kind of, so you're on the bridge, pretend this is slightly raised up, but you're on the bridge and you can see the waterfall going down right next to you, and then the big cave is on the other side, and I just think that it'd be pretty cool. So that is what I'm going to do. It's going to be separate from the dock because it's, well, raised up. But yeah, but it will be made out of the same material. So in the last video, I was expecting to use all this wood. So, well, I gathered this in the last video because I was expecting to use it, but I didn't use it. So now I'm going to use it here. So I'm going to start by making the stilts. So it's going to be a pretty simple bridge, maybe 3 blocks wide might be good. So if I just maybe have it go across right here, and I'll do this, and then I can change the terrain after. So if it's 3 blocks wide, then alright, it has to be 3 blocks wide like that. And then how many, I'm gonna need to make this stilts an equal distance away from each other. So if I just place this right here, and then place this right here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, and then there we go. And then 1, 2, 3. So I did a 5 block gap right here, and then I can do another 5 block gap, and then that is 4 blocks. And so 5, and then, okay, that's a 2. So I could probably make this a 5 block gap, and then this a 5 block gap. That's 6, but I could do that, and then the middle could be maybe, well, these two could be 1 block farther away from each other. Then that is another 5 block gap, but then 2 4 block gaps. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so now I do have the placement of the stilts all covered now. So, alright, the stilts on this side are going to be a little bit shorter. But that's fine. Okay. So now I'm thinking maybe I should raise up these right here. So the higher, so the farther into the bridge you are, then the higher it's going to be. So if I just raise these up 2 blocks, then that's 1 block, and then there we go. So yeah, it's going to be kind of, it's going to go up and down sort of like this. I might raise each of the blocks up 1 block because of the sides, because it's obviously, it's not going to be like this. So, but I'll just deal with that when I need to. So if I make a crafting table here, I'm thinking I should turn all these into planks. I'll turn half of them into planks, and then I'll turn all these into slabs. Okay, so if I do 3 blocks like that, and then there we go. So I'm just wondering, I think I'm actually gonna need to make this go up 1 more block. So if I have it go up after 2 blocks just like this. Oh, you know what, actually, what I should do is have it, I'm wondering, should I make it out of stairs? You know, I've already made these slabs, so I kind of want to use them. But, so I need to make sure that it's kind of an equal slope going up here with the planks. So then if I have this on the half block here, then 3, And then, oh, you know what, that works, that works. Okay, so now, so it's 3-3, and then I think this is a 4-block gap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a 4-block gap, so if I do 3 blocks here, and then 2... Oh, shoot, okay. I just wasted a firework. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, so if I have it go up like this, then it'll be flat on the very top right here. And then, yeah, I just need to copy that on the other side of the bridge. Pretty simple. Alright, there we go. So that looks... I'd say that looks pretty good. So now, the next thing that I need to do is raise these up each by 1 block, just like this. I'm doing this because, well, one, it looks better. Yeah, that definitely does look better. And two, I want to put fence gates on the sides. So, should I make these out of spruce or oak? I think I should actually do it with oak because it look a little bit weird if the planks on the floor were oak and the fences were spruce. So, if I'm probably gonna add in fence gates after this, but, if I add in fence gates just like that, and then, how does that look? It looks kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, you know what, actually, on second thought, it doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna look at it from a distance to see. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look terrible, except I think I might want to put out some fences on this side to kind of make it go up with the bridge. So it's just the problem is that the slabs are kind of half up from the fence right here. So if I have it like that and then get rid of these blocks right here, it'd be kind of like a railing, I guess. You know, I think I might want to put the fences up with the slabs, actually. Oh, this is a little bit difficult. Okay. Um, I guess I'll do that, and I'll do that throughout the entire bridge, and just see how it goes. I'll just see how it goes. I mean, from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. From a distance, it definitely looks alright. But on the bridge, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. This is alright. Alright, so I'll just add in these torches on top right here. And, yeah, I was gonna add in fence gates, but I'm not sure that's exactly needed here, so I'm just not gonna do it. Okay, so now I have this nice bridge right here on one side. It's the waterfall, and on the other side here, it is the lake, which is very, very nice. I mean, the rain is... I kind of wish it wasn't raining right now. It's actually been raining for the past long time right now. Did it stop raining earlier? You know, actually, I think it might have. Okay, I guess I just forgot that it stopped raining, or didn't notice. Okay, so now I think the next thing that I want to do, so there's 2 more things that I want to do in this video. Well, I wanted to do 3 things, and it was make this area right here with the bridge and the fixing up the water. And then the other 2 things are making the dock, and also making a pathway going all the way around here. So yeah, you can kind of see the pathway is supposed to kind of link up to the bridge on both sides here, and then it's just going to go all the way around this entire area here. You know what, I'm actually thinking that since that area right there has it's just so steep, I think it might be better to build I think it might be better to make a bridge, honestly. Make another bridge on this side. You know, having multiple bridges might be pretty cool. So, you know what, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I can probably do somewhat the same kind of bridge. Okay, but there's one problem, and it's that stalactite. You know, I kind of like the stalactite being so close to the water right there. So I'm thinking maybe I should do on the side here. It's kind of a good spot since it's 3 blocks here. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. And it also has a little area going out right there at the other side. So yeah, I'll do it right there. Okay. But first, before I do that, I need to cover up this obsidian right here because it's just easy to be covered up, and I didn't want to mine any more obsidian. So I decided to cover this up, but I haven't done that yet. So I'm just going to do this quick job right here. And yep, good as new. It's like nothing was ever there. Okay. So now I'm just going to copy the bridge. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So yeah, I'll just see when that's done. Alright, so now this bridge is all complete. It is a little bit longer, but I kind of did the exact same thing as I did with that bridge. It's just, the only difference is that this middle top part here is a little bit longer. I probably could have gone up another block, but I feel like that's a little bit too high. I'd rather keep both bridges the same height. But yeah, I'd say that it turned out pretty well, and I actually like how there's 2 bridges instead of 1. So now that really gets rid of a lot of the work that I have to do now, because instead of making a pathway going all the way around on both sides, I just need to make a pathway that goes from this side, this bridge, to that bridge, and that bridge to that bridge. Well, that side of the bridge to that side of the bridge. So yeah, it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty nice. All I really have to do is just, mine out some deep slate. Why is that zombie taking so much damage and not dying? Okay, so what I really have to do basically is to just dig out this deep slate and maybe add in a couple blocks into the ground. I'm not actually sure if I really want to, because it just, this deep slate, it kind of seems like a path already. I don't really think that blocks are needed, so I'm thinking of maybe just keeping it like that, and then I could just to make it seem like a path, I could probably just add in some posts with torches on them along it, which I'd say that'd make it seem like a pathway. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna mine out all this obsidian. Not obsidian. What I'm talking about. I mine too much obsidian. All that I know of the only thing that I've mined in the past while is obsidian. Alright, I'm gonna mine this deep slate, and then I'm gonna put in the poles. Alright, so I finished digging out where the pathways are gonna be, so you can see all that flat area over there, and also this nice little pathway right here. So, while I was digging, I did think about it a little bit, and I did decide that I was gonna use some blocks to replace some of the deep slate to make it seem more like a path. The reason that I didn't want to do that in the first place was because I was having a hard time finding blocks that would actually blend in with the deep slate blocks, but then I realized that there were 2 blocks, tuff and gravel. So yeah, I just got a bunch of tuff and gravel for my chests, and yeah, I'm just gonna randomly place all these. I won't do too much. I'd probably do something like this for each block, and then yeah, I'll just do all this, and then I'll place on all the posts, and then the pathways will be done. Alright, so I finished the paths now, and you know, it's kind of cool because it's like a one big loop right here. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, so now the final thing to do now is make the dock. So I've been thinking about this a little bit, and I'm not sure where I want to put the dock because I want to have a lot of room for the ship, but the problem is that I don't know how large I'm gonna make the ship. So I want to give myself a decent amount of room just in case it's bigger than I was expecting. So maybe I could maybe do it maybe somewhere over here going out in this direction, and then there's the ship right here. I need to get rid of this dirt. And then there's the ship right on this side. I'm thinking I might want to do that, but I also want to have it in the sunlight. So maybe I could kind of do the opposite and have the dock on this side and then have the ship over here. You know, honestly, I think I'll do the dock right over here actually. So, I do have one problem though. I'm out of spruce wood, so I'm gonna need to quickly grow a couple of large spruce trees and then I can go on to make the dock. Alright, so I might have gotten a little bit overboard with the amount of spruce logs that I got, but that's alright. I'm running pretty low on them anyways, so I think this is gonna be, since it's a dock, it's gonna be used for, I don't know, things like crates and stuff. So, I could probably do 4 blocks wide. So if I have it be this wide, the logs, and then I just bring it out like this. You know, I'm not going all the way to the other side, so I could probably just do maybe a 5 block gap for each of the stilts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can bring this up. I need to decide how far do I want this to go out. I want it to go out all the way. Maybe about halfway would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I could probably do one more gap, and then that'll be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. I just need to check, is this 5 blocks? Yeah, it is. Okay. So now, what I can do is go back, so it's pretty easy. I don't have to count or anything. I can just build where the other stilts are, just like this. And there we go. So that's gonna be what it's like, and I can also raise all the logs up by 1. And then, so yeah, it's pretty simple. All I have to do is kind of do what I did for the bridge. Oh, shoot. Okay, bye, zombie. I just really have to do what I did for the bridge. It's basically the same. I just need to put planks throughout this entire thing, and then I'll probably add in some decorations later. Alright, so I finished building the dock now, and I also went around gathering up some materials that I could probably put on the dock as decoration. So, what I got was a cartography table, which, I mean, it makes sense since, well, you know, ships that are exploring and stuff, and they need maps and that kind of stuff, so I got a cartography table. I might just put it right here, right here. And then I did get some barrels too, so I can just probably spread all these around too. I'm gonna need to make them vertical. And so I'll just kind of group them together, sort of like that. I'll put a barrel right there, and then some barrels can go right over here. Okay. Well, you know, actually, I think I might want to actually keep stuff away from there, since I don't want it to feel a little bit too crowded. Alright. I'm being very particular with where I want to put all this stuff, but, you know, that's alright, that's alright. And then I'll make some crafting tables to put around here, so I can put one right there, and probably another one right over here. And I also did get some rails. I don't know why. I just thought pirates or pirates might just use rails to transport things from different places. So I'll just put a rail in like this, kind of going in from right here. And I can just have a rail go throughout this entire place. You know, I could actually probably have some rails kind of splitting out from right here. And then I could probably have one final rail go right there. So it'd be kind of like different slots for minecarts to go through. You know, it might look better if I have the rail go like that and then it continues on right here. Yeah, that might be better. Okay. So I can just do that. And there we go. So, you know, I'd say that the decorating the dock is now done, and you know, I'm pretty happy with this. I like this. I like this a lot. You know, I've just realized I've actually made a lot of progress in this video. I made all of that and made all these paths and also made that waterfall. Well, kind of made the waterfall. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end off this video here. So in the next video, I can say for sure that I am going to start. Oh wait, I need a minecart chest. I did get a minecart chest. Okay, I'll just put that right in the. I won't put it in the middle. I'll put it right there. So I can say for certain that I'm going to start building the boat, because I thought I would do it in this video, but I was wrong. So, and I don't know what else I'd do before making the boat. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I hope that you like how this big pirate cave thing is going along, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.